Hi, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Litter Media Live. I'm Mike Smith, along with Aaron Glandon. Dan Ramey is on assignment today. He's flying today.
Yes, he is.
In a way, he's flying.
Yes, he can't walk around too good for now, so he's gained superpowers in his flying.
Yeah. What superhero would Dan be, probably?
Like, what would his superhero name be?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't want to see him in tights.
Batman?
Yeah.
No, that would be his kryptonite. His back would be his kryptonite right now. So we'll have to come up with something as to what Dan could be as a superhero. But glad to have you with us today, Tuesday, August the 6th of 2024. If you're new to this program, sometimes we bounce back and forth between Facebook Live and YouTube Live.
Depending on what's working that day.
Yeah, but what's working. But we're back on Facebook for right now. Our weather forecast, a hot one today, folks. If you got to be outside, dress accordingly. Drink plenty of clear fluids, as in water, to stay hydrated because it's going to be hot and humid with a high 90. When I walked out this morning at 9 a.m., it just hits you right in the face. It's that close. There is a slight chance of some rain tomorrow, maybe even a thunderstorm. A little cooler with the rain coming in. Speaking of Backman, he just walked in. I'm not saying Pac-Man, I'm saying Backman.
Right.
82 is the high tomorrow, so a little bit more moderate temperature for tomorrow. A lot to tell you about with the topics, news headlines today, and some sports. High school sports has already gotten underway. A Major League Baseball record, well, at least in the American League, tied last night, but this isn't exactly one of the kind of records that you'd be proud of. But we're going to tell you all about that coming up on Litter Media Live.
Haynes Total Healthcare Center is celebrating 50 years of serving the chiropractic, physical therapy, and nutritional needs of the community. Click on this ad anywhere you see it on littermedia.com, and it will take you right to their website to learn more. HaynesHealth.com.
Each week, Litter Media presents the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Player of the Week. If you have an athlete to nominate, any amateur athlete is eligible. Simply visit littermedia.com and click on Player of the Week. At the end of the year, we'll announce the Player of the Year. Make your nominations now at littermedia.com. Click on Player of the Week.
I was looking for a first job. I had been babysitting and decided it was something for a little more permanent. It pays very well. It's convenient. You can make your own schedule with the flexibility. That's something that I like. The people that I work with are great. I wouldn't ask for a better crew or management team to work for.
Discover Ross County. From the breathtaking outdoor adventures to the historic sights of Chillicothe and family-friendly events and festivals. Explore more at visitchillicotheohio.com or download the free mobile app today.
All right. If you haven't done so recently, make sure that you check our website out at littermedia.com. We would prefer that you make this the first thing that comes up on your website and every time you open up your browser. That way you can stay caught up with the latest in good news stories that are out there. Big Brothers Big Sisters of South Central Ohio has announced the participants for this year's Dance for Kids' Sake coming Saturday, October 12th at Ohio University Chillicothe Shoemaker Center. They are Danny Boggs from Hernstein Auto Group, retiree Gwen Thomas, and her AP Prep trainer, Carter Dragon Glandon, full disclosure, a cousin of ours. We were both saying we just can't picture this.
No.
Yeah. Also, Salon Niche co-owner Gregory Rout, Paper City Mentoring Project, Lauren Baker, and big sister Emma Domo, Obadiah and Andrea Harris from Kenworth Truck Company, Hooks Pizza on the Hill owner Yvonne Hooks, and Darren Buskirk, and from Grandpa Joe's Candy Shop, Nathan and Emily Lovett. Our Dan Ramey and Debbie Bettendorf return as co-MCs for the event. Learn more about this year's dancers and how to sponsor by going to the Big Brothers Big Sisters of South Central Ohio website and click on Dance for Kids' Sake.
The 2024 Ross County Junior Fair results will be posted on the Ross County Extension website and on the 4-H Now app. Results will be available the day after whatever show it is. So for the Queen's contest, that was on Sunday, and the results were available on yesterday.
But like for any of the livestock judging, same deal. If the judging was yesterday, they're available today, and so forth. Down the line.
And last night was big time wrestling down at the grandstand, and I'd never seen anything like this before, and I was surprised at how theatrical it was.
Oh yeah.
There was one character who was Russian.
Oh, is that
and
right?
so he came into the Soviet national anthem, and everybody was booing him. It was a riot.
Oh golly. Was he using the old sickle and hammer Soviet flag?
Yes, he was.
Okay.
Yeah. And he kept reaching behind him, and his coach or whatever would hand him like weapons to use, and the ref never saw it.
Amazing, how the selective the referees are on what they see. Yeah, these guys. He's got the championship belt out there.
Yeah. Good night down at the grandstand. There's the Russian guy.
Okay, yeah, he's got to have a mask on.
Exactly. And this is the results, or not the results. This is the schedule you can find out at the Ross County Fair today. The swine and market poultry and horses have already happened for the judging, but the county bred born and raised swine is today at 2:30 p.m. and Junior Fair night is tonight at 7. And then these are the events for tomorrow.
You're back out there tonight for Junior Fair night.
I am back out there tonight.
You've seen the outhouse races, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I just can't imagine because I've seen kids inside those outhouses and they take a tumble, the outhouse, and that could be serious. I don't know if they got them seat belted in there or what.
I don't think they do.
Yeah, that looks like it could be a hazard.
Well, that's nothing compared to the calf scramble.
Oh, yeah.
Those kids get hurt.
Yeah, that's rough. But they keep on going.
Yeah, they do.
I think you got the next one.
Oh,
right?
I do. Yes, I do. The Fairfield County Health Department has identified the first pool of mosquitoes collected by the department this year that were carrying West Nile virus. The mosquitoes were collected in a trap set by the department in the village of Pleasantville during routine monitoring conducted on July 23rd. The village contracts with the Fairfield County Health Department for mosquito control, and the village was sprayed to control adult mosquitoes on July 25th and is scheduled for another spraying today. Fairfield County Health Department will also spray near residences located within 1 mile of the trap site to reduce the risk of West Nile virus transmission.
Fluor-BWXT has presented a check for $9,500 to Pike County Seal Township for the upkeep and ongoing beautification program at Mound Cemetery. That township has an easement with the former gaseous diffusion plant for utilities. Old Logan Road north of Alley Park in Fairfield County will be closed for 4 weeks. Visitors can only access the park entrance by taking Tarkland Road and heading north on Old Logan Road. So if you're venturing over there in Fairfield County, beware of that.
The Ohio Traffic Safety Division, a division of the Ohio Department of Public Safety, is introducing a new public awareness campaign to remind drivers about Ohio's school bus traffic safety laws. The message is focused on the school bus stop law, which requires drivers to stop for school buses when they are picking up or dropping off children.
Our road report today takes us to neighboring Highland County. Work is set to begin. Actually, it did begin yesterday for a culvert replacement project on State Route 73 between Warren Lane and Pigeon Roost Road. Now, work is occurring daily. State Route 73 will also be closed for the duration of the project, and traffic will be detoured via State Route 247 over to State Route 785. They believe that project will be completed. Let's see, this is Tuesday. It'll be Thursday of this week. And those are your topics for today. When we come back, let's take a look at sports, which involves high school golf, also Major League Baseball, and some rumblings about college football, all coming up. Your trusted comfort advisor for more than 4 decades, Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. They cover our entire region, not just the Scioto Valley, but over into western, southwestern Ohio, Columbus, and points north, whether we're talking about contract work or residential work. They can give you a hand. Give them a call, Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
This is Andy Tomlinson. When ensuring what's important to you, Our agents are there when you need us the most. Tomlinson Insurance, for the best coverage at the best cost. Visit us online at tomlinsonins.com to learn more.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
For transportation options in Ross County, call Ross County Health District's Mobility Management Team, 740-779-9652.
If you have a cleanup project around your property, this is something that you'll probably need, a big dumpster to take stuff away in. Scioto Valley Dumpsters can give you a hand. For a free estimate, give Carl a call at 253-8389. Checking in on sports, high school golf yesterday, a couple of invitational matches. The Jackson Ironmen won the 9th annual Vinton County Vikings Tee-Off Invitational Golf Tournament with a score of 327. Circleville was second at 330. John Grandolski Jr. of Zane Trace was the match medalist. He fired a 75 over 18 holes. Also, North Adams placed first out of more than 10 teams competing in the Adena Golf Invitational Monday at Chillicothe JC's. We didn't get the first name, but the young man, last name was Schweikert out of North Adams. He was the medalist, firing par 72. But both of those invitationals, you can find them within our website story at littermedia.com or our littermedia.com score page. And college football. We haven't played any games yet, but in both the AP and coaches poll out of USA Today, both have chosen Georgia as the #1 team and the Ohio State Buckeyes ranked #2.
How do they figure this out without ever seeing them play?
Just based on talent coming back from last year, who came over in the transfer portal. Ohio State, I've heard it stated by many of the talking heads that follow college football, they may have the best team in the country. Urban Meyer, former Buckeye coach, Jim Tressel, former Buckeye coach, both watched them in spring camp, and both were in an interview said, that's the best talent I've ever seen on the field in college football at one time. Now, they both said now they got to go out there and prove it
right
in the games, but they said from sheer raw talent, they said this is unmatched in anything they've ever seen. So,
but we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah.
The Reds flushed the Marlins last night 10-3, and the Guardians fell to Arizona 7-6.
Did you pick up that Reds flush the Marlins?
Yeah, that was good script writing.
The dead fish. You know what you do. And the White Sox. This is not a record that you're probably happy to have. The Chicago White Sox lost their 21st consecutive game last night. That ties an American League record that was previously set by the '88 Baltimore Orioles. By the way, last night they lost 5-1. I thought this was kind of interesting because this ties an American League losing streak record. The team they lost to last night, the Athletics, set the American League record all-time for most consecutive wins at 20, which was the theme of the movie Moneyball, starring Brad Pitt.
That I haven't seen.
Yeah, but you got to see that. That's a look at sports. We'll finish up with this date in history, and we're going to stay kind of on a sports theme for this as we take you back to the year 1926. All that coming up on Litter Media Live.
Litter Quality Propane. There's no bill when there's a fill. Contact Litter Quality Propane today about our metered gas service at litterpropane.com.
Are you looking for a beer that satisfies your thirst and love of country? Armed Forces Brewing Company brews beer for patriots. Celebrate freedom with every sip. Armed Forces Brewing Company. Freedom never tasted so good.
It's the details that make the difference between good enough and simply the best. At Skag Power Equipment, the difference is in designing lawnmowers with your convenience and comfort in mind. At Skag, we believe that quality and substance matter, and that you'll appreciate the attention to detail and craftsmanship we put into every single product. Thick steel and heavy-duty components provide you with unmatched reliability and performance. Skag, simply the best.
Our financial lives have never been more complex, and some decisions just can't wait, which is why our K&B Mobility app gives you instant access to the financial tools you need wherever you are. Get a clear picture of all of your accounts, check your daily transactions, receive account alerts, and much more. So no matter where you are or what you are doing, you can make the best decisions for you and your financial goals. Download our Kingston National Bank Mobility app today.
I'm a busy woman, and I'm not ready to slow down.
Tiffany's hip pain was interfering with her career and active lifestyle until she came to the Adena Orthopedic and Spine Institute.
Dr. Meshbach told me about same-day surgery. I said, I want it now, and I wanted it yesterday.
After a successful procedure, Tiffany was home the very same day and on her way back to enjoying the community she calls home. At Adena, we do what we love, so you can too.
Again, Mike and Aaron back with you. We have a special guest.
We have a live studio audience.
Yes. You want to introduce her?
It's my girlfriend. She's over there.
She says she doesn't want to appear on camera.
Right.
So we're giving you, because you're hearing this on our Litter Media radio, so even for those watching on camera, we'll do this like a radio introduction. You want to introduce her? Other than just, that's my girlfriend, what's her name?
Her name is Kenzie.
Okay. Kenzie, welcome. Good to have you with us. All right. This date in history, as we put our professor's hat on, 1926, on her second attempt, 20-year-old Gertrude Adderall becomes the first woman to swim the 21 miles from Dover, England to Cape Grisnez across the English Channel, which separates Great Britain from the northwestern tip of France. Now, this had been done by a few men prior to this, but she became the first girl to do this, 20 years old in 1926, to swim the English Channel. Now, there's a movie that I saw during the previews the other day when I went to see Twisters, and I didn't look it up yet because I just dug this information up last night, but it's about a woman swimming the channel, and I'm wondering if it's her life story.
Maybe. Do you remember what the movie was called?
I didn't catch that. I didn't care. I just wanted to, let's see the Twisters, okay? But yeah, we'll do some research on that. But yeah, that's not an easy feat. Can you imagine swimming in open sea for 21
almost
miles?
a marathon. Yeah. That's crazy.
And I guess there's all kind of little creatures in the sea. I don't know that sharks are a big issue in the English Channel, but there's like man-o-war things and things like that.
Narwhals.
That can stick you. So yeah, that's a brave young lady that did that on this date in 1926.
I have a question for you about Twisters.
Mm-hmm.
How many Twisters are there?
By that name?
How many tornadoes are in the movie?
Oh, I didn't count.
A lot?
Probably a half dozen.
Wow. Because in the original, it's just the one, right?
Oh, no. You haven't watched this, have you?
I saw the original, but it was a while ago. I don't remember much of it.
4 in the original.
Okay.
So in Twisters, but I think there's one storm in the new movie that there's 2 or 3 at the same time.
Do they do the cow again? Because that's all I remember.
No.
Okay.
No. They had some other things flying around. But,
okay.
Yeah, no cows in this one. I think there were 2 or 3 references, some things that if you saw the first movie, you would think, oh, okay. Like in Bill Paxton's character, he would pick up a handful of dirt before they go chasing the storm.
Right.
And he would slowly let it fall from his hand and see with the wind blowing. Well, the main character in Twisters, she picks up like a dandelion, crushes it up, and does this. That was kind of like a tribute to Bill Paxton's character, who, by the way, of course, Bill Paxton is no longer with us. He passed away a year or 2 ago. So there you have it. It's a Tuesday. If you're going out to the Ross County Fair again, remember, stay hydrated and get some plenty of shade out there if at all possible. And Aaron will have maybe some video of the 4-H night that's tonight.
Yes.
For tomorrow's show.
I will.
Okay. Until tomorrow when we get together at 11 o'clock for Dan Ramey, again, who's on assignment, and for Aaron Glandon, and our very special guest appearance from Kinsey over here. This is Mike Smith saying so long from all of us here at Litter Media Live.